And we're back with some more J. Niles Road to the Show here on MLB The Show 17. Let's hop into a start against the Pawtucket Red Sox, dude. Buffalo's already up 2-0, runner on second, 2 outs, as this guy's going to hit one right back up the middle, and the runner on second's going to be able to go second to home. RBI single for the Pawtucket Sox, dude. And it's a 2-1 game. So now bottom 2, runners on first and second, nobody out. And this guy is going to reach out and slap the cutter opposite way into right field. The slow runner is going to be able to go second to home, even on the bullet relay throw there from the second baseman. And it's another RBI. Tie game now at 2. Still bottom second, runner on third, 2 outs. Ball's going to be hit up the middle, past the diving glove of the second baseman. And all of a sudden, Niles has blown the 2-0 lead that Buffalo gave him. So 3-2 still as we move on, bottom 3. Niles rebounds a bit here, strikes at this guy to end the inning. So now it's still 3-2 at the end of 3. Moving on to the bottom half of the 4th. Runner on first, 1 out. And Niles is going to induce a ground ball and a high fastball somehow. And it's going to be an inning-ending 5-4-3 double play. And then that start was very bad for him. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and then 3 earned runs. He gets a no decision, though. Moving on to another start, this time at home here in Buffalo. Taking on the Rochester Red Wings, which is the team that Niles would have been playing for if the Twins kept him, as he strikes out Kenny Vargas here in the first inning. And now moving on to the top half of the second, still 0-0. Runner on second, 2 outs. And this guy's going to rip one right back up the middle. It's going to drive in the run from second base. And all of a sudden, the Rochester Red Wings have a 1-0 lead over Buffalo and J. Niles. So now top 3, still 1-0 Rochester, 1-2 count. And he hangs that changeup, but the guy can't get the bat off his shoulder. You know he's kicking himself about that one. Gets out of the inning, luckily, after hanging the changeup for the strikeout. So top 4 now, runner on first, as Niles induces a pop fly down the line, and Cordova over in right field making a play, laying out for it. No regard for his own body, just laying out, making the play. What a play by that guy. So now top 5, Buffalo's in the lead 3-1, 2 outs, runner on second, ground ball over to first. Kendrys Morales is the first baseman. He'll step on the bag himself. And now we move on to the top half of the 6th. 4-1 Buffalo, 2 outs, nobody on, and Niles induces a ground ball. Second baseman runs over, jump throw to first. Nice scoop by Morales. Nice play all around, and it's still a Buffalo lead. J. Niles gets the win in that one. He goes 6 innings, only gives up 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 1 earned run. He did walk 2 people, though, as his control numbers are getting a bit iffy here in AAA. Moving on to another start against Rochester. This time it's in Rochester, as Niles gets himself a 3-6-3 double play right there. I've never seen the AI do that before. I guess that's new this year, because that's improved. I like that. AI doing 3-6-3 double plays, that was hard enough to pull off. I don't think I've ever pulled it off in-game in the show. And the AI's doing that? What a ridiculous play. And now here in the 3rd, we got ourselves bases loaded, 1 out, but Niles gets out of it with a 4-6-3 double play, or was it just 4-3 double play? I think he stepped on the bag himself, so it was 4-3. And Rochester's still up 1-0, though, as Buffalo cannot get any runs across. And then Niles induces a shallow pop fly into right field. Second baseman goes back to grab that one. Still 1-0 Rochester, but in between that inning, they get 2 runs for him. So then here, Kendrys Morales, look at this, diving, making the tag. I don't know if he needed to dive there, but he did, and that's sick. Never seen that before either. That must be a new animation. And Niles gets himself the win, as he goes 5 innings, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, walks 4 people, but he only allows 1 run and gets the win. So a little bit of a definitely a shaky start, not ideal walking that many people, but he gets the win anyways. And now we have a start here against the Syracuse Chiefs, another upstate New York team, as bottom half of the second now, 2-0 Buffalo lead. Niles blows the fastball right by this guy with the big Keuchel beard, and then we move on to the 3rd inning. Runner on first, 2 outs, Buffalo still up 2-0, and Niles induces a ground ball to get a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. That was tailor-made if I've ever seen one. So I'll move on to the 4th inning. Still 2-0 Buffalo. Nobody on, nobody out. 0-2 count. This guy blows the cutter right past him. Bit high up above the strike zone, but the guy swings at it anyways. So now there's 1 out. Nobody on still. Same inning. Second batter of the inning goes down on the fastball. 97 on the gun. Up and in. Blows it right past him. Cannot catch up to it. And now we go bottom 4. 2-2 count on this guy. And he strikes out the side. Blows 97 right past this guy as well. The fastball is working for Niles in this start. Just rebounding from his performance the other game where he walked a whole bunch of people with a performance where he's just going to strike out and not give up any hits. As they only have 1 hit so far in this game as he gets that guy to pop up the shallow right field. Second baseman goes back and gets it. Move on to the bottom of the 6th. Runner on second. 2 outs. Buffalo's in the lead 4-0. And once again, a shallow pop fly to right field. Morales will go back to get that one, though. As we are through 6. Still only 1 hit given up by Niles. Bottom 7 now. 4-0. Buffalo is still the lead. And then Niles runs the fastball up and in on there, cannot get extended to the pitch, so it results in a weak little pop fly over in foul territory. And then you see Jay Niles gets himself another win. 7 innings pitched, only 1 hit given up. 8 strikeouts, walked 2 people again. The control numbers are definitely getting a bit iffy in AAA. We're going to have to work on that. But it's not going to stop the media, because AAA has so much media asking this kind of questions. Saying, hey, you've been tearing it up in AAA, when are you going to get the call-up? And, of course, Jay Niles being the raw dog, he's like, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they should. I think I could help the team. So, Jay Niles, 5-0 and 8 starts so far in AAA, 2.4 ERA, 54 strikeouts, and through 41 1/3 innings pitched. So that's his AAA numbers so far. We'll see how much longer he lasts in AAA before they can finally call him up to the big leagues. I mean, who knows? Maybe he will get traded before he gets called up again. Hopefully not, because pitching for the Blue Jays would be kind of cool. But Jay Niles, that's going to wrap things up here for this episode of it. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.